Hello, Eric. Ah, so you dropped huge bombs, and I'm really sorry that I didn't watch your video and like forever. I feel it's been a rough week and I just never got around to it. I'm really sorry. I made a list this time because I'm really cool. We should talk about this hoodie though. You probably can't see it. It's literally, it's a link tunic hoodie, and the hood, mm, the hood. Can we just, I am that much of a turd, and I don't care. I love it so much. It's got the belt, and there's a shield on the back. I'm 5 years old, and I love it. So that's a thing. Okay, so we need to talk about Holiday Inn, yo. I'm assuming that you're working there because you posted to Facebook recently. I'm pretty sure that you had a really good day at work and that it was actually fun. So I'm assuming that you actually got hired at Holiday Inn, and that's amazing. And I'm really excited for you because I know that you loved it here, and finally you were able to get a job there because I know that you like had trouble with it at first and blah. But that's awesome. I'm really sorry that Tops didn't work out for you. Something obviously happened that was poop terrible, and that sucks. But I'm glad that you moved on super fast and Holiday Inn, so that's awesome. This is a thing and it's happening. But yeah, so you need to tell me all about that shit, boy, because I'm super like, what is happening? Oh, Kotora-san on Netflix. Super, 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 super random, but you were absolutely right. The five first minutes, whatever, first 5 minutes was literally the best part of the entire show, and then it was all lies from then on because it was like nothing to do with the first 5 minutes. It was ridiculous. But anyway, that's cool. Um, oh, you getting through? I think you said five seasons of Gilmore Girls like within a month. Maybe just a little bit too much. True marathon man right there, though. Let me tell you. I'm a little impressed. As awful as that is, I'm a little impressed because that's crazy. Um, list. I don't remember anything. So list. It's all about the list. It's all about the list. Oh, going to horses. We should definitely do it. I was thinking we might have to wait until the weather gets nicer, so maybe in the summer. I'm not sure if she goes all year round because I know like they're not at the fairgrounds anymore. They're up in Central Park. Not like New York City Central Park, but there's like a Central Park in upstate New York. It's like weird. But yeah, but you'll be fine. You pet them and you touch their noses and they go at you and you'll be fine. Horses are awesome. So that's a thing. Antibacterial phone case. We need to talk about that. I'm like 98.85% certain that that's not a real thing. Does it like just how? How is that antibacterial? Like stuff is going to get on it. It doesn't magically clean itself. How is that? How? Like if there was a real antibacterial substance, I think that it would be used for much bigger and better things than just a phone case, right? Like I don't know, it's crazy to me. Whatever. Whatever. The Naruto video game sounded really intense, and I really want to play it, even though I know I'm not allowed because I haven't read or watched anything that you talked about, pretty much. But yeah, I really need to. Naruto is a thing, and someday it'll happen. Mortal Kombat that you bought, I think that's hilarious and amazing, and I really want to play it. I fucking love Mortal Kombat. And I don't know if that's the newest one that you got, but I know like the newest one when you're actually fighting, like when Sub-Zero like punches a dude and like it shows like the bones breaking and it's like really intense, and I really wanted to play that one. I don't know if that's one you got or not, but I'm really interested. So that's a thing. Um, Fantasy Life. You have to tell me everything about it because I've heard like everyone that I follow on Tumblr and Instagram have gotten the game and they're like, "Oh my god, it's so amazing." And I like know nothing about it at all. Like I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw everyone like posting about it, and it looks really cute, but I don't know what it's about. You said that it was fun and it seemed very art like MMO almost, like that you get to pick your own class and adventure, I'm assuming, which I don't know. I don't know if I love that anymore, but I would still I'm just curious. I want to know because everyone loves it and This hood is a pain because of this, because it keeps falling and it's like, bleh. But yeah, so that's the thing. Oh, Castlevania. Interesting. You should tell me more about it, maybe. I don't know. I mean, you explained it pretty well by comparing it to, like, Devil May Cry and all that stuff. But, I don't know. Like, I've never played, like, a 3D, like, I've only played 8-bit and 16, no, it was never 8-bit, only 16-bit. I'm pretty sure it came out on the SNES was the first one. I think, was it NES? I don't know. Well, I've only played, like, the first and third, and, like, not all the way through. I've played them, like, for, like, 5 minutes. Oh, and a really weird one that I think was more recent that John downloaded the demo for or something, but it was, like, the whole screen was, like, the entire, like, it was a scroller, right? But it was the entire map. So you were, like, really tiny in the corner of the TV, and you had to, like, go through the entire map. It was weird, and I was like, why would you make a game like this? It's so hard to see what's going on, and I don't know. But John loves Castlevania. I think it's okay. I mean, like I said, I've never played through a whole game, so I don't really have an opinion, but it's a thing. Excuse me, Batman. I laughed really hard, but no, because my collection would be Xbox 360, PS3, and that would forever make me like, you know? But I do need to play it, and you need to tell me about it, because I think it might be that one, or there's another one coming out, and the Red Hood is in it. What? But he's like a punk-ass little bitch, and there's figures for him, and he's looks like fucking ghetto, like, street tagger. Like, I don't like it, and I don't know how I feel about it, and I need someone to play it, or I need to play it. I need to know what's going on with that, man, because it's ridiculous. Anyway, White Knight, is that what it was called? White Knights? Something like that. I've never even heard of it, but it looked nifty, and it sounds nifty. So that's a cool $5, right? I don't remember how much you said it was, but, I mean, hey, that's a steal for a good game, so that's winning. The Troubadour, by the way, I did remember that entire story, and that whole... I'm jumping topics a lot, and I hope you understand or remember, but the whole Judas thing sounded really intense, and it sounds like a really good episode. Part of me wants to watch Gilmore Girls, then part of me is like, I just can't. I have a really love-hate relationship with that show, so I don't know. But it sounded like a really good episode. I don't know what that means. I wrote down GG sounds witty. What is GG? Something I thought I would remember. But oh, does that stand for Gilmore Girls, probably? Probably. Why did I write GG sounds witty? That's really weird. Why would I do that? I don't know. Apparently it's a witty show, Eric. It sounds very witty. Oh, the Haley Joel Osment story? I laughed so hard. I picture him as a hairy bear now, and I always will. That's all your fault, and I hope you're really proud of yourself, / happy, or whatever. But I just picture him being, like, oh, I forgot how old you said he was. Like 8 or 9? 10? 12? I don't remember. But I just picture, like, this really tiny boy, like, shaving. And it was really funny and really weird. And I don't know, but it's really good, and I think it's really funny. Oh, the negoism flagged as a vulgar word? Like, what? Like, I don't even... I get what you're saying with the N-word, but I don't think negoism is... Like, it's got an N and a G in it, but, like, the I is in the wrong place. It's really weird. But I love that fag, wasn't that enough fags? I don't remember. There were a lot. Gabby. But I love that that wasn't vulgar and that you got to use it, because I think that's hilarious. And that was literally the best story I have ever heard, because now that's your handle forever, and I think that's really funny. Not really, you could just go change it, but whatever. It's just good. It's just good. Oh, the, like, kismet of you meeting the random girl at Wegmans that worked at Holiday Inn after you applied for Holiday Inn was really random and really cool, and I was like, maybe she'd put in a good word for you, but now I don't think it matters, because I'm pretty sure you got the job. We need to talk, boy. So that's a thing. This is... I'm not feeling this hood right now. I should have worn a hat. Should have worn a hat. My hair is also crazy, because last night was Halloween, and we went out, and I wore a wig, and... me being an idiot, I'm like, oh, I'm going to shower before we go out, so I smell good. And then I put a wig on, and then I came home, and I'm like, shouldn't have showered. Should have just waited, because now, like, my hair is still perfectly clean, but it's all, like, fucked up and smushed and Whitecaps, man. But yeah, so that's everything you talked about. I'm at 10 minutes already. Wow, that was super fast. I don't really have anything super cool to talk about. Life has just been a crazy mess right now, and nothing is new and fancy. Oh, but this morning I read the newest Adventure Time comic, and Gabby, I know, hold on. What am I talking about? Oh, the newest Adventure Time comic. I want to spoil something for you. Possibly stuff happened, and we're like back in the future for Finn, and like he's talking about not remembering stuff and asking where everyone is, and then Jake is all like, "Oh, everyone's still fine," and he points to them, and it's like a picnic set up, right? Like a picnic blanket, and Marceline and Bubblegum, well, Bubblegum, were Bonnabelle, were sitting there like having lunch together, and then they start talking or whatever, and then they high five, and they talk about being the queens of the vampire candy kingdom, and I was like, what? And then later you actually see the vampire candy kingdom, like they meshed their did they get married? I need to know if that's what that means. Did they just make that canon? I don't know if the comics are considered canon. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But, like, did they just make that relationship canon? Because if they did, I'm freaking out about it. No big deal. But it was really good. And I was like, what? And then at the very end, you saw, like, really, really old Finn with, like, a mustache and a beard. And he, like, woke up and Flame Princess was with him. And I was like, what is happening? So much is happening. And it's crazy. And then I read The Newest Bravest Warriors. And words. Like, Catbug has an evil brother named Bugcat. Not as good as you think it was. Think it would be. He looks the same. He's just opposite colors. Like his back is blue and he's red instead of blue and red. But like they are fighting and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, you have to come back home because of the blood oath, and these people cannot protect you," and all this stuff. And then Catbug is like, "Ram, I'm not going back with you. Then I'll protect them," and all this stuff. And then he transforms into like this giant winged lion thing, and I was like, "What?" And nobody saw it. And at the end, he just goes back to being Tiny Catbug, and he's like, "I want a sandwich," and I'm like, "What?" Catbug is seriously a secret badass. What is happening right now? Everything is changing. I don't know. It's crazy. Sorry for spoiling, but I don't think you'll read them anyways. And if you do, I don't know. But I just needed to share it because I'm freaking out about a lot of things right now. Oh, another thing. You said that you recently, this is like, I'm just going to leave it. I'm over it. I'm so over it. You said that, see, like, look at the hair. So vain. You went to get the Gengar code. You need to go back to get the Glalie? No, not Glalie. Diancie. The Diancie code. It's like a pink thing. I think it's a legendary. I'm not really sure. But they have the Diancie codes there now. So I don't know how long, but you should go back and definitely get Diancie as well. I don't know if you got a code for the Pokemon demo yet either. I've been playing that. It's good and awful all at the same time. There's like six or seven, I think, like different missions that you do over and over and over until like you get to the end of it. Like, it's hard to explain. Hopefully you've played it, so I don't really have to explain. But if you haven't, you need to get a download code for it because there are things that you can get. Like you do the mission so many times and you get like a heart scale, and then you get like, I don't remember. You get like a bunch of different items that you can transfer into Alpha or Omega when you get it, along with Mega Glalie. So that's a thing. But like you talk to this guy and he's always like counting, oh, this is the first, or this is the second time we've met. This is the third time we've met. Well, after you get to 10, he's like, I've lost count of how many times that we've met. And so I was like, ugh. So now you don't know how long you've been playing the game. But after you get to that point, like there are 2 secret missions that people have found so far. One of them, a guy gives you a nugget and it opens more of the map that you can play, and I really want it really badly. And then the second secret mission is that you team up with May and you get to fight a team battle against either Magma or Aqua. Is that right? It's been a really long time. Against one of the evil teams. I guess it's random, but I really want that too, and I can't get it, and I've played it like so many times, and I'm like, I just want my stuff. But yeah, that's a thing. 15 minutes. Ta-da! Right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go, because that's stuff, and yeah, so we should talk about Holiday Inn and stuff, and maybe Tops and stuff, unless you don't want to talk about what happened. That's cool. I understand. I understand. You can't talk! Okay, but I'm leaving. Goodbye. I love you. Peace and junk.